Supports are very good at roaming, but Lucian actually going to come through for a gank, it feels like. And First Blood does come through. Tockers and Lucian team up, and it is Revolta with the kill.
It's another gank.
Yeah, really wants to go in. LeBlanc's going to come in. Another chain lands for Tockers. Revolta going to come in, and that's so much early game damage by Lucian, and he gets a second kill. Theokoles now might be the next target. Revolta lands in, does get the slow, moving the autos in as well. A good body slam might keep him safe, but Lucian just needs the Q once more. Very convenient ward hop there as well. Flash comes through. Revolta follows in, just misses the Q though, but Nautilus has come down. Theokoles dodges it with a body slam, and they're still going here. They want more kills. A flash for Dumbledoge on the top side. Nautilus will get grabbed up there, but now they might even tower divers. Ints trying to prep something up, looking again for the Gragas. They do find him there, does Revolta. Yang takes out Thaldrin, and Lucian gets a third kill.
What the heck is going on? How does a Rumble beat a Gnar in lane? That is absolutely bonkers. Yang didn't even have his ultimate. He's teleporting top. They're diving.
This is a massive dive now coming through for Ints. Ult goes down there. Dumbledoge in trouble. micaO going to look in for the kill. Nardeus hooked up as well. There's the first one for Corki actually as he gets Tockers, but Yang takes out Dumbledoge, and Ints 5-man push in the top side. Pretty safe here. Yang, if he has to, can ult the wave if they get too aggressive, and that's going to be an easy first dragon for Ints.
Yeah, well, you just don't want to turret dive a Rumble at this point in the game because of that ult, exactly what you meant. Dominant in this mid lane.
And you can see the replay here as well, just this dive.
Yeah, so a kick.
Jockster not level 6, but Revolta does want to kick him back right into Tockers with a wonderful chain, and LeBlanc scoops up the easiest kill of her life. Yeah. Just going to go in, and Thaldrin feels so unsafe at this point, with Nautilus returning as well, and a massive bit of burst is in the top side. Yang gets a bit aggressive, and Nardeus takes him out.
The turret, but all of a sudden, 3 members mid.
Yeah, bad news there as the turret in the bot goes down. Energy getting chased, and Revolta kicks Ahri in the face, and Jockster just gets let out with the barrel. Now Tockers going to dive back in, misses the chain crucially, but flash forward there. Qs fly everywhere, and LeBlanc gets a second.
Yeah, that presents for itself.
Yeah, Jockster actually going to come through, maybe going to use the ultimate here. No, doesn't have it, but a good dredge line. Gnar in there as well. Now Energy and Dumbledoge come through, but a wonderful equalizer. Q goes wide for Revolta, but Yang's here as well to clean it up. Delves ahead, and they played an aggressive early game, and it's transferring already as Nardeus going to go in. Dumbledoge just misses getting knocked out there by depth charge, and Jockster maybe caught it now, but Yang's come down as well. Equalizer ready to go. Maybe he overheats with it there, but Thaldrin gets cold there as Jockster gets credit for the kill, and around the dragon they'll start up 5v4.
Yeah, so they're able to get the pick. Tockers needs to be careful here. Gets charmed.
That's not good news. Theokoles going in as well. LeBlanc has to get out of it. Jockers coming through. Ultimate used there by Gragas, but it's not enough to kill him. Revolta kicks the jungler back in as micaO collects another kill that's been served up. Dumbledoge, good hook, lands onto micaO, but not afraid of energy despite the Ahri with the blue buff, and they even might go in as micaO has to be careful, pops over the wall.
Yeah, and energy actually didn't use a charge of the ultimate there as soon as the pick came through. There is no way that Tockers would have lived if energy just committed to that. So in the end, a little bit of an outplay is going to mean another dragon.
Looking for maybe a bit of a risky dragon, but they do take it away. Now going to initiate energy, going to pop the ulti. micaO going in so aggressive, wants to kill onto Dumbledoge, uses the heal, might just live here, but the ignite coming through. Energy trying to get in there, but good lock up there from Nautilus, and the Lucian does live. Dangerous game, a bit more health there as well. I think Satsun's interesting for Lucian. We often talk about it as more of a utility item, as Tockers just gets a solo kill on the bottom side onto poor Corki, and Ints, never mind the discussion there, just going to keep pushing. Revolta flash kicks Thaldrin in there, going to follow in the Q, tries to give it over to the Lucian, but can't quite find it as energy going to get dove there. Jockster, little aggressive there, the box goes down as well, and Theokoles going to come in. Good flash there from Nautilus, might keep him alive, tries to dredge line away, but will go down. Revolta now going to get aggressed on, but so much damage on this micaO dives in. Energy does get the credit for the kill on Nautilus, but Dumbledoge, you better run because everyone's far too scary. As Equalizer comes through, Yang gets the snipe onto Gragas. Yeah. Going over to LeBlanc, is Revolta even going to take away the Grom?
Yeah, and that, wow.
Tockers in trouble, gets hooked up. Dumbledoge going to pick up the kill, and Jockster has to run away. Does clear a ward and dredge line to a bit of rock.
They will lose out on the dragon. Instead, they're maybe going for a gank onto Yang. Will the steal come through from the big one?
Oh, Nardeus coming in. No, can't get it. Instead, actually going to get aggressed on good lance and keeps into safety. Great hook as well. Flay plus box, but a massive kick by Revolta. And now Tockers going to dive in. Revolta goes in as well, actually. Going to get the shutdown and the damage. Ridiculous there as the LeBlanc does go down. But Corki, he's dead. Thaldrin almost as well. And Yang going off here on the Rumble. Doesn't have his ulti, though. That's a bit too deep, potentially. And ITZ might have bitten off a little too much. Tockers, by the way, actually still alive. Caught that one wrong earlier. earlier, and a 2-for-2 trade plus a dragon for the Brazil team. 3-1-1 here is the play apparently as Jockster gets CC'd up under turret. Great Gnar ultimate secures the kill for Thaldrin.
The pressure really is on, wow, Beşiktaş to be able to steal away either the Baron
in
or
trouble.
the Dragon.
Yeah, dead there actually as Tockers gets a kill there with the help of Lucian, and which has been doing anyway for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly right. So should have been able to get in there as Thaldrin caught again.
Yeah, caught by a chain. The Revolta going in. That will be a kill given over to LeBlanc. Yes, does take it away.
Probably we will be able to take this one down.
Yeah, need Yang though to teleport in. He's already porting in from behind actually. He's going to look down, does pop in, and Tockers is flanking here as well. Revolta's already trying to find it. Energy gets ulted there by Nautilus. Hook lands in onto Dumbledoge, and someone's going nuts. It's Tockers off the side, but Jockster taking a little too much damage as the Culling going to come in. Yang on the front line, going off with the Flames bit of damage. So, and there's the first kill onto Theokoles. Gnar's going to TP his way back in. Dumbledoge now is going to get chased down as he actually got a kill onto Nautilus, but Tockers will shut him down, and that's 2 kills for 1.
You're the tank, and he teleports down to a ward in the middle of the jungle.
Jeez.
Tockers absolutely deletes Nardeus and into doing everything right, but Beşiktaş just aren't playing brave enough to win the game.
I mean, they fell behind early, might, struggle, think they have to win some desperate team fights, but...
Right, Thaldrin, get in the middle and do your job as a tank as well.
Energy, goodbye. Does get killed by the Mimic Sigil there. Jockster going to come in as well. Actually, maybe a little too much here, but pretty tanky on the Nautilus. Going to buy time. Thaldrin will get the kill, but Yang's going to join in here as well. No ultimate, crucially, can lay it down in a good spot. Jockster actually going to start a fight. He does ulti onto Theokoles. Good charm by Energy will keep him safe, but Tockers diving in over the side. The tether still lands after the ultimate, and Jockster going to collect it.
Yep.
Such good side wave control from the Brazilians all tournament long, as Thaldrin gets hooked there as well. Yang going to come in for the damage. Energy looking for a pick, and Dumbledoge finds it, but a good equalizer zones Energy away. Going to keep Jockster safe as his team takes out Nardeus. Now another dredge line lands in. micaO going to come in for the damage. Absolutely ridiculous deeps coming through there for INTZ. They go 3-0.
Yeah, and do they start off the bat? Wow, Energy looking for Tockers.
Tockers might just come back in and go for a kill. Does have his ultimate available. Yang going to chase in as well. Energy just dodging the harpoon, but Tockers going to come in, just misses that chain, and Energy's going to get the shutdown.
Really good outplay coming through for the mid laner, so maybe a little bit of confidence will rise, but in the end, wow.
Yeah, Thaldrin actually gets the kill into Jockster, who dies in a very awkward spot there in the top. Go in here, and even if the steal does come through, INTZ is going to try and force a fight.
Yeah, exactly right. That's all they're trying to do. They've got the flank on LeBlanc. They need to get in there.
Yeah, they are going to go. The Dragon does come through. Will get taken by Revolta. Theokoles dies in an instant there as the equalizer comes down. Thaldrin gets hooked away. Nardeus almost dies to the culling as Tockers takes him out for the double. Energy going to get dove now as well as Dumbledoge is forced to flush away. 3-0 already in the 5 Dragons. Instant complete control.
Yeah, they certainly are. As we see Dumbledoge, he's fleeing for his life. Tockers just trying to take him out.
Yeah, just needs to wait for a few more blinks. Mimics on top of his face with the distortion and takes him out in one fell swoop. It's not going to get on the Baron. This will die so fast, even with only 4 people there. And at this point, they can just push down the middle and try and end the game. Yep. Now going to move in. Baron up minions will help. Energy going to get aggressed on. Damage is ridiculous from Lucian, and a reckless dive, but he survives once again.
Yeah, so he goes in deep pretty much by himself. micaO picks up a kill, even with the turret on him. They're going to grab everything.
They can't fight here. Nardeus gets destroyed by the Rumble, actually, as the damage comes through for both of the AP carries. Tockers going to dive back in. Theokoles gets 2-shot there by a LeBlanc combo. Thaldrin maybe next. No, Ints instead. Just going to take the bottom side inhibitor. Equalizer going to come down. They will dive past this Nexus towards the fountain. Jockster actually gets flayed into the fountain. Good play there by Dumbledoge, but 4 kills down. micaO tanking turrets all day long, and Ints, what a play.
Ints are able to do it. They grabbed the first of 2 very important games, and they did it in pretty stylish fashion.
That was style indeed. They're a massive gold lead of almost 20,000 towards the game ends. And Revolta, we talked about him. Where are your carry junglers? Where's your aggression? Well, we found it here. It's just in the last game.